So up till now, all the products I've been reviewing have been products that I've bought myself. I've chosen myself. It's been something I wanted to review, including all the mattresses that I have done. This is the first time someone's contacted me direct to ask if I'd like to review their product, which happens to be, in this case, a mattress. And of course, I'm going to say yes, because actually I am still searching for that holy grail of mattresses. Something that is just blissful and supportive and does everything that I want, basically. So they contacted me and said, would you like to review our product? I said, absolutely. But understand, I give an honest review. It's absolutely my opinion and my take on the product. And I said that's absolutely fine. So basically, they've had no input on the review other than they've sent it to me. But I just want to put it out there, I didn't pay for this. They sent it to me, which I'm really happy about. So who are they? So this is Bruno. This is from a German company. They are a real German company. They have a presence in Germany. In fact, brunosleep.co.uk, if you look up their domain, it's registered in Germany. But they have a presence in the UK because it's actually sent from the UK. So they are hand-assembled mattresses imported to the UK. Obviously, I'm reviewing from the UK, imported from Germany. So it's assembled in Germany, but distributed from and stored in the UK. So they're a German company, and why are they called Bruno? Yeah, they don't seem to really know. I did ask them why they're called Bruno. I know they're branded as a bear called Bruno. If you, in front of the box is a picture of a bear. So they say it's Bruno the bear. And at some point they said, there's someone worked there called Bruno. And I said, well, but you was already called Bruno before someone called Bruno went there. I said, yeah, good point. So they actually openly say, between the two founders, it's a bit of a mystery why it's called Bruno. Okay, it doesn't matter. That's how they're branding it. Fair enough. Obviously, it's a bloke's name. I don't know. I think I would have gone something maybe more neutral. But anyway, they're saying it's Bruno. So there were two guys that started this company in Germany. In 2012, apparently they got together and decided, which has been done before, two people decided they wanted to make the perfect mattress because they were a bit dispirited about where the mattress market was, overpriced. And you have to say these online mattresses have brought a new sector in. So, affordable. It's budget level. It's still decent money. It's still a few £100, but it's not the thousands of pounds that people were paying for premium before. Not saying that they are totally premium. There's still a trade-off. Costs, premium materials, etc. So these two guys apparently got together in 2012, said we're going to find the perfect mattress, and it's going to be one mattress and it's going to suit everybody, blah blah blah. So they actually started selling their mattresses in Germany in 2014 and came to UK in 2016. I had actually looked at this mattress before, interesting enough, as one of the mattresses I thought I'd like to buy and try it, because I'll get to in a minute. It is interesting in what they've done with it. But when I was looking, they had a 30-day trial, which was like out of whack with the rest of the market, which is pretty standard now, 100-night trial. Now I see they are doing a 101-night trial. So they're now upping the game from 100 nights, which seems to be standard, to 101. I'm wondering where that's all going. I'm wondering if people are going to... Is that the next part? I mean, obviously, it's going to be hard to keep competing on price. So is the next bit going to be these terms? So it's going to be a 150-day trial, 200-night trial. They're going to be a cut-off point because the mattress is going to start having signs of wear after a while, which you're just going to send back if you still were under trial. But that's pretty interesting. So why was it interesting? Why was I looking at it? Because most of the mattresses, and I'm talking specifically about these bed in a box, mattress in a box as they now becoming known, come vacuum packed, 100-night trial. They are typically mainly polyfoam. Even ones that were at one time, say the comfort layer was latex, such as Casper in the US, have now moved over to polyfoam because obviously they're all competing. It's becoming a heavy competitive market. They're looking for price advantages. Polyfoam not that different in the early stages to latex, and so it's preferable because it's cheaper for them. But latex has lots of other advantages. So for me, having a latex top comfort layer was interesting. Also because it's not just latex, it is natural latex. So when something says latex, it's still complicated because you can have synthetic latex, you can have natural latex, and you can have all sorts of blends in between. So you can have a fully synthetic and it still has lots of terrible chemicals in and stuff like that that you'd expect from polyfoam, but not because latex, rubber. You're still thinking rubber tree, but it isn't. It's just natural latex comes from a rubber tree, the sap from a rubber tree. So it was interesting in that respect. Also because there's only 2 layers. You've got a 3 centimetre top comfort layer, the latex, and then you've got 20 centimetres of medium high density polyfoam. Now that 20 centimetre polyfoam is a density most other similar configurations are using as a middle layer, and you'd only get about 5 centimetres of. So it's normally between a comfort layer and a support layer, but they're using that as the whole base layer. So it is on the whole quality materials. Also, the whole of the mattress, including the cover, which by the way is polyester fleece. I'm going to talk about this in more depth in a review, but just to quickly give you an overview of the mattress. The whole of the mattress is OE Cotex certified, and their standard 100 certification, which means the product as a whole is guaranteed to have low amounts of most of the well-known harmful chemicals, or none at all. So some will be none, some will be low levels, because it's below the level at which they say is a threshold for maybe being harmful. But most of them will be 0, and it's also low for VOCs, volatile organic compounds, which is the normal smell you get from polyfoam, the petrochemicals leaching, especially actually in the first 48 hours. Even when you first get your mattress, well, they say you sleep on it straight away. It is good to leave it to aerate for a couple of days. So that, when most of those chemicals are leaching, I'm not saying they're gonna do anything terrible, but if you're sensitive, that sort of thing, and you want to minimize your exposure, that's always a good idea. So it's interesting because in fact, I have not had an online mattress that I've bought that's actually been certified. You get a lot of that, say, in the US, but it don't seem to do that much in the UK. Obviously, you pay for these things, and it adds to the cost. But yeah, on paper, it's a little bit more premium than normal at this level. So I'm going into everything else in more detail in my review. So I'm just going to do the quick unboxing now. Just check, and sometimes they give you a little thing to help open the box, and I'm not seeing anything obvious, but I've missed things in the past. Just having a quick check first. And obviously it's going to come vacuum packed, and I'm going to cut open the outer wrapping, and it's going to magically expand. That normally takes about 3 hours or something. I know IKEA say for theirs give it like 3 days to fully expand, but most of them say it's fine to sleep on after about 3 hours. I didn't actually see anything specific from Bruno. There may be something in the box. Okay, the first thing I see is Bruno the bear. It's rattling. Can I see anything else? Sometimes I've missed instructions for what you're supposed to do next in here, but I'm going to make sure I don't miss anything at all this time. So I've got a little box, Bruno the bear. By the way, Bruno's winking. I'm not sure if that's really appropriate actually, but anyway. So, it's a box of chocolates. Yep, I know this is kind of, I don't know, I always associate with eBay, but it seems to be the thing that it's, if you give someone a free gift, the pleasure they get is out of proportion to the actual cost of it. So it's always a good sign. Like if you go to hospital, no, if I go to a hotel, You could pay a couple £100 a night, but they put a couple of chocolates on your pillow and you think, oh wow, yeah, I'll get my value for money here. It's just, it's weird, isn't it? So I'm just looking for expiry dates or anything. Yep, that's March 2018, so yep, that's all good. It's a good sign. And now, that's a funny thing. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and give you a close-up later. It is a bear. It's in keeping with the branding, but it says Berlin, which is where they're based, by the way. If you look them up, they are based in Berlin. But I was expecting it to say Bruno. Now, I wonder if they just bought chocolates that happen to say Berlin. So these are from Berlin. Okay, so I get some free chocolates. That's good. Now I've got a little card that says thank you. Interestingly, these are the little things that I love. So I put it that way around because it says Bruno. But if I turn it around, it's the wrong way around. So now I was expecting you to do it that way, I guess. For me, I would have put the thank you the other way around. It's actually an envelope. And it's not just an envelope, it's actually a sealed envelope. But they're thinking it through. I do quite like that. And I'm guessing these are going to be my instructions, or is it just the cards? It's my winking bear, Bruno. So Bruno's definitely a bear. Thank you, sending me thank you for choosing Bruno, blah, 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 blah. And here we go, how to set up a maintenance. It's quite short and sweet, some of them are quite long, needlessly, actually. Oh yeah, something I was going to mention, but one of the other interesting things is this is a zoned mattress. In other words, it has a little bit more give on your pressure points, hip, shoulder, etc. But the 7 includes the bits where you don't want it to give. So that's it's not like there's 7 bits where it gives more. It means there's like I think 4. They probably have 4 cutouts, and 3 of those areas are not cut out, and they say that's 7. So unboxing, let's just make sure I do this absolutely right. Ensure you unbox your Bruno mattress in the bedroom. You see why that should be on the top here. I wouldn't have known that until I started to unbox it, that I should unbox it in the bedroom. But not that it matters, because if you don't unbox it in the bedroom, you're going to have to carry it to your bedroom anyway. I simply lay the box on its side and pull the rolled mattress out. Oh well, I could have done that. Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, and it was on top, so that's fair enough. Unpacking, carefully cut the plastic packaging, ensuring not to cut the fabric. Yeah, the mattress will start to expand immediately. Use the carry handle. That's the other thing. They do have carry handles on the mattress, which is a nice touch. I've not seen that on the other mattresses that I've personally tried before, and they do come in handy. Although that's a single, you try lifting a double, or just manoeuvring it. Those handles are a nice thought. Thank you for that. Using the carry handles on either side of the mattress to make any adjustments to its placement on your bed frame. It's best to use all 4 carry handles. If you are picking it up, it will take approximately 2 hours for your Bruno mattress to be filled with air and ready for use. And here's another good point. Although it's a polyester cover, like all the others seem to have, whereas everyone else says, oh, ours isn't washable, this is a washable, removable cover, which makes absolute sense, doesn't it? So yeah, that's a good touch. And at 40 degrees as well. If needed, the quilted cover top can be completely removed and washed on a gentle cycle at a maximum of 40 degrees centigrade. You can even remove and wash the grey portion of the cover at the same time. Well, I actually thought they did mean the whole cover, but anyway. Okay, it's serrated. I don't know why it's serrated. Is that meant to come off? Here's a you get a £25 voucher for your friends and family with a code. Blah 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 blah. Give this to any of your family, they'll get £25 off. But yeah, like everybody else, go on their website and you get £50, £80 off. I don't know if they ever do more than that. But normally you find around holiday time, bank holidays, Christmas, they do extra good deals. But they all give you something off at the checkout if you use a link or not. I don't know if they're going to give me a referral link. If there is, I'll put one up in my description. Right, let's stop talking and get on. So this is an EU size single, which is larger than the UK size single. Now there doesn't appear to be a particular place to start cutting. Some of them haven't overlapped and it's clear where we're supposed to cut. So actually I can see how it could be awkward if you were still. You've got to be careful not to cut the fabric yet because it is tightly vacuumed and it seems to be just one layer. So I'm going to start at the end here where it's free of the material. Goes. So that's mattress expanding. So yeah, it is. So they say on the website that the mattress size is 24 centimeters. Now they don't. When you look at specs on other websites, they don't normally include the top cover in those specs because it's normally quite thin. But this is 1 centimeter thick. Significant part of the feel of the mattress, and so that is included in that 24 centimeters. So you've got a 20 centimeter bottom support layer, although it seems to be in between the support layer and comfort layer. 3 centimeters of latex, that's 23 centimeters plus your 1 centimeter here. Still, the classic size is 25 centimeters for these type of mattresses, so still shallower than is normal. Another thing I've noticed, the zipper normally around the side is actually basically on the top of the mattress. I'm just trying to think if that's good or bad or significant in any way. Now the material does fold over that, but yeah, it's kind of affecting the edges. I wonder why they did that. I must say I'd rather not have this overlap on the side. So obviously this is still going to expand. So obviously that is not going to, I'm guessing, encroach on the top of the mattress at that point. So once it's fully expanded, I expect that to actually be on the side. And actually, yeah, looking now, I can see that is on the side there where that appears to be on top. So I'm guessing that's not actually going to make much difference. I'm going to have a quick peek inside because when I got my Casper, it was the wrong way round. So from now on, I'm checking all my mattresses to make sure they are the right way round. And you can actually see me unboxing my Casper on my Casper unboxing videos, where I discover it is the wrong way round. But interestingly, they've got the fire stocking, which you normally see in the US mattresses. Well, I'm saying it's a fire. Now I'm just hesitating because there's actually a stain on this. So, yeah. I don't know if that's going to show, but I've actually got a brown stain. Now I don't know if that's something that's normal, that's in the production, but yeah. Yeah, I didn't pay for it, but if I paid for it, that would be, I'd immediately be asking them if that's normal and what that's about. Okay. So yeah, so obviously it's the graphite in the latex that gives it the fire retardant properties. So I'm not sure if this is a protective stocking or not. I'm going to find that out. But you can see how it's zoned along here. It's cut out, and I'm going to do all that in more detail in my full review when I give it a couple of weeks try out. Also, of note, the latex is split at the top where you have your shoulders to give more give. Apparently they did that after feedback that it was too firm. It feels soft enough. So yeah, interesting. Must find out about that. Please check out my full review if you're interested in this mattress. Okay, thank you.